Hi, I'm Pete Madsen, and this is my National Style O guitar. This is not one of the older ones, this is one of the newer ones. I bought it in the late 90s, probably 1999. And I was shopping around for a resonator guitar. I had a cheaper Chinese-made resonator guitar, which was okay. But then I decided I wanted a National. And so the choices at the time seemed to me between a Tricone and a Style O, both brass body guitars. They both sounded great. It was a really hard decision for me. At the time I was playing a little more ragtimey material, and so with the Style O I got a little bit of a faster decay, which I thought worked well for the ragtime stuff. The Tricone, it was a little richer, a little more sustained, maybe a little more overtones. So I drifted towards the Style O, which just has a single resonator cone, brass body guitar, nickel plating. National guitars in general, the necks pretty much all feel the same to me, and that is to say they feel great. Good for fingerstyle, nice string spacing back here towards the bridge. I put medium gauge strings on here, and the action, although a little bit higher than what might be comfortable for a lot of players, isn't super high. Of course I want to play a lot of slide on it, and that's mostly what I do these days on this guitar. So I tend to play it in open tunings and play a lot of slide, not just slide, but when I play it live, it's mainly in open D or open G or open C tunings. When I'm playing this guitar, I'm playing it in a solo situation, usually in a small venue, a bar or coffee house or something like that. If it was a really small venue, I wouldn't even need to amplify it, but most of the venues have a bit of crowd noise, so I've got a pickup in it. It's one of the Highlander pickups, and I've had tremendous success with it. Great people, Highlander, really nice. Basically, the pickup is installed in the biscuit, which is what sits right here, this little ground wood thing. It sits on top of the cone. When I plug it in, it gets almost exactly the same sound. I don't really need to tweak very much the EQ or anything with it. The guitar always gets a lot of great response whenever I play it live. People ask me, "Hey, nice dobro," and I afterwards tell them it is actually a National resonator guitar, not a dobro, and they get interested in that. We talk a little history. So that's a lot of fun. It's always a conversation piece. It's always a good thing to have, not just from the sound of it, but from the look of it. It's also got this great sort of Hawaiian etched scene on the back. And I'm a big fan of Hawaii, although most of what I play is not Hawaiian, it's more blues-based. This is one of my other main guitars. It is a 1933 Martin 018. I picked this guitar up probably about 3 years ago. It's a small body guitar, obviously. No truss rod in here, so it's had a neck reset done. The guitar plays really nicely. I mean, it's just got nice quick action. I put lighter gauge strings on this guitar, and it's a guitar I like to play in standard tuning, playing sort of early blues. That kind of stuff. It's just got it's got a really nice voice for early blues, ragtime, Piedmont style blues. Love it for that. I don't play it as much live simply because I don't have a pickup in it. I've used it for recording, and at some point I may actually install a pickup in it and actually use it more live, just because it's so much fun to play. A guitar I use more for performance is a newer Martin. It's an OM28V, so it's obviously a much bigger guitar, and I string it with medium gauge strings, and it's just got a nice big fat sound, and I can actually cover a lot of the same territories with that guitar as I would with the National, if I want to play in open tunings and such. This guitar, I can't really play it in open tunings. I can't tune it up because I'm scared it would be damaging to to the guitar. Obviously, it's an older guitar, so it's a little more fragile. And I can't really tune down because then it gets a little too floppy, and since the action is pretty low on it already, it just doesn't sound good for slide or open tuning stuff as much as the National or my newer Martin OM28V. Well, let me play a little bit of what I like to play on this guitar as an example. That's sort of a ragtimey blues piece, and that's, to me, this guitar is just made for that kind of stuff. Nice chunky neck, V shape. So let me play a complete tune on the National. This is called Hope Springs Eternal. And that was my National Style O. I hope you enjoyed seeing my guitars here. My name is Pete Madsen for Acoustic Guitar Magazine. Adios.